Hi, I'm Kevin Hines from the Global Business and Financial Institute here at William Patterson. And in this video, I am walking you through how to complete the 3 steps for the PowerPoint certification through Blackboard instruction. If you are interested in how long it will take, please estimate about 4 hours for step 1, 4 hours for step 2, and about 2 hours for step 3, with a total estimated hours of 10 for the certification process. The 3 steps for the process is step 1, training, step 2, passing a practice exam, and step 3, passing the certification exam. For step 1, you'd complete all 7 chapters of the training process. If I open this here, you will see all 7 of the chapters. All these chapters will be graded on a pass-fail basis. Make sure you are signed into Microsoft 365 apps when completing the work so that when we audit your work, we know that you have completed it yourself. When working through this section, you do not need to wait for a chapter to be graded in order to move on to the next chapter. For example, if you finish chapter 1, you do not need us to grade chapter 1 before you can complete chapter 2. You could possibly finish all these chapters all at the same time or in the same day or however else you wish to do so. When we grade these chapters, we are looking for completion and proper upload of each submission. So for example, let me show you chapter 1. I would click on step 1 and then chapter 1 here, and then I want to click view instructions or continue attempt, whatever it says for you. So then first we want to download chapter 1 file. So you'll see chapter 1.pptx here. We want to go to the 3 dots here. So we then click download original file. And then I want to open up this YouTube video provided that so then we could watch the video while you complete the work to better understand how to complete the work. I'm going to watch on YouTube. I'm going to pause it for now,
Hello,
but
everyone.
this is the video on YouTube. I'll go back here. I'm going to go to my file that we just downloaded, my chapter 1 file. And when we open it, we want to make sure we click enable editing. And you'll see this chapter 1 has 6 exercises. So just real quick, I'll do exercise 1 quickly. Obviously, in the chapter 1 video, we'll explain better how to do this. Let's just slide master themes, that one, and then blue 2 for the color. So if I close out master view, let's pretend that I just completed all 6 of the exercises, and now I want to submit my work to Blackboard. I'm going to go to File here at the top ribbon, top left. I'm going to go to Save As. I want to click Browse so that I can pick where it goes on my computer. I have a PowerPoint folder already ready for this. Then we're going to click Save. So now with it saved to my computer, I can exit out of this PowerPoint. And to submit my work, we're going to scroll down all the way to the bottom here to upload a file. And then I'm going to upload the file that I just saved. Press open. And now after it uploads, we'll see it here at the bottom of the page. We can click submit on the bottom right and then submit on the pop-up, and submission was successful. So after that, you do the same thing for all the remaining chapters. After you've successfully completed all of chapter 1, all 7 chapters, and all the chapters have been graded as passed, you then can move on to step 2, which is passing a practice exam in geometrics. So passing one practice exam in testing mode qualifies you to sit for the actual exams. So if I expand my step 2 folder here, you'll see that there are 2 links for testing mode and 2 for training mode. You only need to pass 1 exam in testing mode to sit for the actual certification exam. So you do not need to pass both of these testing modes. You only need to pass 1. To pass, you need to score at least a 700, which is 70%, of course. And we recommend doing at least 1 practice exam in training mode. And you are free to take any of the exams that are available to you in geometrics for extra repetitions. So, for example, if we want to take a practice exam in testing mode, I click right here, and then we click launch. So now you'll see after we click launch, it brings us to the Geometric Student Portal. We want to click on the PowerPoint course. And you'll see we have 3 options for practice exams. I'm just going to click on exam 1, press start. We want new test here, and we'll see it's already in testing mode. And then for delivery, I want in the cloud, so we stay in the browser here, and then click Start Test. And you'll see it takes some time to load. So after it loads, you'll see this is the practice exam, which is a simulation of the actual exam itself. When you take a practice exam in training mode, you'll see that down here at the bottom of the screen, there's an extra button that you'll find. It's a help button, and that will walk you through how to complete each step after you click it. So you will go along and solve each one of these tasks. And then once you finish all these tasks, after you finish task 5 in this case, you press grade project here, and then that moves you on to the next project, and then so on and so forth. So just for now, I will click save project, choose what I want to do. So I'm just going to go back to Blackboard now. Once you have passed a practice exam in geometrics, you need to wait for GBFI to unlock the third step for you, which should take no more than 2 business days. Once it is unlocked, you can expand the third folder. And here you can schedule your exam and then upload your score after you have finished. You can schedule here for either an in-person or remote exam. And the exam itself is 50 minutes and is a simulation-based exam, just like geometrics. There are no multiple choice questions. So, and also same as the practice exam, you need to score at least a 700 or 70% to pass the certification exam, and then you will receive your certificate through your email. So in essence, there are 3 steps. There's training, there's practice exam, and there's the actual exam. And at the bottom of the page here, you'll see there's an FAQ section, which also includes reaching out to GBFI with any questions, and also a live chat bot to help you with specific course questions or PowerPoint functionality in general. So thanks for listening and have fun.